This is chapter 42 of Getting to Know Grace. In the jail cell, Herta visits the Duke. This poison would be perfect for him. After I get my hands on him and do unspeakable things to him, I'm sure he'll die happy if he hears it was all because of his daughter. As the Duke is choking Herta, I had forgotten that the Duke could still kill me here. Herta walks back further away from the Duke's grasp. My father, come here? Did you think I was completely powerless just because I was imprisoned? But if my daughter doesn't die, I will reconsider killing your father. Think and choose wisely. As he holds the poison in his hand, Herta walks away from the Duke. Just like a mouse running away in fear, even if Claude is incompetent, he couldn't fail in bringing one slave. Still, what a melodramatic and foolish idea. Well, if it's true that Vatner is supporting her, it isn't hard to imagine. Clunk! Herta holds onto the jail cell and falls to the ground. Has father left the house safely? Mary says she was sent back Lauren's servant with a white handkerchief. Pardon me, are you alright? Are you hurt somewhere? As a guard approaches her. I'm alright, thank you for asking. What a pretty girl. I wish I could offer you a glass of water, but rations haven't arrived yet. There's no need, you are too kind. What is your name? Huh? Oh, my name's Jim Sadler. Jim, is it not difficult to be stuck in such a dismal place all day? Difficult? No. It's actually quite a comfortable job. We don't get many prisoners here. So to have one, and a noble at that, is actually quite exciting. It's a nice change from the usual day-to-day. Wow, he's just blabbering. His Excellency is under a lot of stress. Please take care and listen to his requests. Oh, that may be difficult. It's forbidden to heed even his smallest requests. However, we will do what's required to maintain his dignity, so you don't have to worry. It is rare for a commoner to come across an opportunity to interact with a noble with such high status. You seem quite innocent, not like the officer guarding the Duke's daughter's floor. The guard is confused with her comments. Pardon? In another place of the city, Lauren receives a package. Thanks, Margaret. You may go. I will see you at home. Yes, miss. Someone calls out to her. Lauren. Herta! I was getting worried because you were taking so long. I'm sorry. Do you know yet if... Here, I just got the white handkerchief. Your parents are safe. Let's go to my house for now. It's not far from here. I'm worried that Andrew might not live through the night. I want to go see her one last. You can't. Castle gates will be closing soon. When the gates close, they are more stringent about checking identities. You can't use the Duke's proxy anymore. Herta, Father said that he will take responsibility for Grace's protection. He should be receiving His Majesty's audience now. Don't worry, you can trust him. Thanks, Lauren. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you. If you didn't really have a plan, I wouldn't have known how to help. Thanks for letting me help you. Now get in, as she opens the carriage door. As long as the Duke is alive, my family will be hunted for the rest of our lives. And there's no question about what Andrew's life will be like. There will be no happiness. I'm responsible for her life now, because I ignored her choice to die. In case this plan fails, I need to find a way to escape with her while the Duke is still locked up. In the safe house, Herta's parents received a letter. Father, Mother, I'm heading off first. There is supposedly a famous clock tower in Harriet. Let's meet there. It's Herta's handwriting. Are you certain that she left first? How many times do I have to tell you? I did exactly as you asked. But there was just no way to send an ailing patient ahead. One of my colleagues is with her, so don't worry. Did you see her too? Herta leaving? I'm sorry, no. While I was sleeping, I said I kept an eye on her. He hugs his wife. It's not your fault, it's all my fault. We must be case, put on your disguises. Mary's brother enters the room. Everyone, I have good news. Inspections at Eli Harbor have relaxed. It appears something has happened to the Duke. Sounds like Miss Grace got what she wanted. Then, now she must be... At the royal castle, Marquis Vatner is talking to the king. This is beyond my knowledge. The Duke has many enemies. Someone outside of the castle personnel could be responsible for this. That is an irresponsible thing to say, Your Majesty. But Duke Grace think the same way. You have not sent a physician either. I was planning to. But you did demand food to be sent to her first. Don't evade responsibility. If the others noble hear about this, their trust in the royal family will weaken. This will not be overlooked easily, Your Majesty. The royal family will be unable to seize the Duke's titles or properties during trial, and you'll risk the Duke's revenge upon his release. The king doesn't respond to that. You dare blackmail me. I was under the impression you were against the Duke, but it appears I was wrong. The Vatners has been the Empire's balancing point for a long time. We have protected the North and ensured the power will not lean too heavily in any direction. We have always been devoted to the royal family. That is why I'm planning to tell no one and keep this a secret. I suppose there is something you want in return. A simple request. The fact of the matter is there was an attempt on Miss Gray's life on the first day, and it could happen a second or third time. I'd like her to be treated in my estate. And that is the end of the chapter.